home. Where would you like? Is there a place for? Where do you want? Good morning. Good morning. I believe today is a great day for the class of 2021. It's been a long time coming, but you are finally meeting as an entire class today. I can tell you I've been waiting a long time for this, to meet as a class, to meet as a school, since I started this position in June. And I'm thankful that things are returning to normal. For you, it's probably been almost 2 years since you have met like this in an assembly. I'm excited that you're able to have this opportunity to experience the pomp and circumstance of your final week at Hanover High School. You have worked hard and you deserve this. I can assure you that your teachers have also worked hard to get you here today. I would like to publicly thank all the teachers and staff that you have had over your course of your years at Hanover High School. They have created special relationships with each of you, and I'm sure somewhere along the way helped guide you in your next steps. Thank you to our staff again. Today is our annual Class Day Awards ceremony. It is a time to recognize seniors for their service, for their commitment, and for their scholarship in our school community. You have all worked hard and should be proud of your accomplishments. Before we start, I'd also like to thank all of the presenters for taking the time to recognize our seniors. We are fortunate to live in such a caring community. Thank you to all the presenters. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jim Mitchell, alumni from the class of 1978, to present the first award.
All right, this is always a challenge for me to get through, but I'm Jim Mitchell, class of 78. In 1978, our senior year, 14 seniors learned an important lesson. What started with a dream turned into a plan, and with the support of our friends, family, and the community, our shared vision became a reality. Jeez, 29 years of doing this, and I can't get through this without breaking into tears. Oh, God. Anyways, I apologize. Teaching us that anything can happen. 6 days after we started, missing finals, we had leapfrogged 555 miles around the football field up top, and we were in the Guinness Book of World Records. Before the class of 1988 crushed our record with an 888-mile leap, 3 of the 14 of us were gone. To celebrate the experience, our experience, and especially the lives of Mark Webster, Mike Braille, and John Strickler, we award a $100 bill every year to the senior who shares the dreams, spirit, and resolve of their classmates. Ben Wagner, come get your $100 bill.
Got it. Hello. Youth in Action would like to recognize all the members of the senior class who have made a difference by serving their community through volunteer work with Youth in Action. They have included in their busy lives a very important ingredient, concern for others. Our community is a better place because they have given of themselves as volunteers. Please stand if you have done any volunteer work during your time here at Hanover High. Thank you so much. I'd also like to present the Shelby Ray Serlin Community Service Award. This award is given in memory of Shelby Ray Serlin, a member of the Hanover High class of 2000. It recognizes a graduating senior who has participated in community service projects with Youth in Action. The recipient's dedication and compassionate service reminds us how Shelby lived her life. This year, we're pleased to present the award to two students, the very kind, very compassionate Sydney Kwaku and Rain Liu.
Congratulations to all of you. I am here on behalf of the school board to present the Hugh Watson Community Service Award. During his tenure as superintendent of schools in SAU 22, Dr. Hugh Watson demonstrated his commitment to the community beyond the walls of the schools. Quietly and effectively, he used his rare personal time to improve life for others in the Upper Valley. In his honor, the SAU boards award this prize to a senior who works gracefully and unpretentiously for others, who quite simply has made the welfare of others in the community their concern, and has thus made the town a better place for us all to live. And I am proud to present this year's Hugh Watson Community Service Award to Nika Renshaw. Congratulations, Nika. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Bill Hammond, and I'm representing the board of directors of the Hanover Lions Club. In the spirit of transparency, I need to let you know that I have pre-recorded this presentation, and I'm lip-syncing it right now. We have awards for two students in service. You know, Tolstoy once said that the greatest happiness in life is doing things for other people. And so we want to recognize two people who have devoted part of their time to doing things for other people. In each of these envelopes is $1,000 for them to use as they wish. And they also will be given another $1,000 to use towards a service project that they want to be part of, or to donate to the charity of their choice. The two recipients this year of the Hanover Lions Service Award are Sydney Kwaku and Rain Liu.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations. Many of you know me. Many of you see me walking the halls. Linda Dante, Council Exec. And I'm here to talk to you about the Tom Hanlon Council Award. And again, for the sake of transparency, this is not my speech. I was actually, as you know, I dig up council history, and I was in the hot room digging up council archives and came across this original speech, probably about the time that the Tom Hanlon Cup started. Back in 1971, a little bit of history so you know why this is important, Tom Hanlon came to Hanover High School with an idea and a commitment to develop real participation and democracy in the governing of the school. He believed that learning happens everywhere and showed us that the activities of learning, which include challenging, discussing, strategizing, and resourcing, all need an open forum so that we can learn best about life, governance, and value. His efforts were monumental and nonstop. For those that knew him, he was talking, writing, cajoling, dreaming, and convincing. And everyone came to know a teacher like we'd never known before. He was instrumental in forming the council. He reformed our attitudes about the way we make decisions in our school. and infused the school with the feeling that we could make a difference for the better. Tom died suddenly in the fall of 1972, just as many of his ideas were bearing fruit. It was a great loss for all of us. But much of what Tom was carries on even today. His optimism, his search for a better way, his efforts of getting people involved with each other have continued in this high school. The council feels a great debt to Tom. We feel a grateful responsibility to carry Tom's ideals on in our work today. Tom wrote a few things before he arrived here at the school, which I think is really pertinent to where we find ourselves today. So I'm going to share those with you. It must be realized that a society built to an individual's measure will not just be a society that serves the individual, but a society that gives them the opportunity to serve. Not just a society that does things for them, but one that gives them the opportunity to do something for themselves. As we enable the individual to enjoy greater freedom, we must at the same time provide them with opportunities for allegiance and commitment to goals larger than themselves. Otherwise, individual freedom degenerates into sterile self-preoccupation. Therefore, the Council, by vote of its members, each year gives the Tom Hanlon Award to persons who, by their personal commitment and activity, increase the sharing spirit of our school and enhance the processes of governance and shared decision-making, and promoted the involvement and interaction of everyone in our school. Now, it's no secret this was a different year for all of us, right? And there was a lot of leadership from your class, and I am truly indebted for that. Thank you. But I'm not done yet. I'll go quickly. This year, there were many individuals who led with their hearts, striving to include everyone, and in spite of COVID, and in spite of not being able to hug, embracing all of us. They used their voices to raise up the concerns of those previously not heard. They courageously questioned their own biases and explored what it would look like to be a community that was truly inclusive, equitable, and diverse. They used their minds, hearts, and voices to make changes in policy and procedure so that we could all move more deliberately and confidently to building a resilient and safer community that reflects the best of their leadership this year. A community where courage, empathy, and humility shape the work we do together. Tom Hanlon would be truly proud of these individuals. Now, there's quite a few names, so I want you to hold your applause because the recipients of the Tom Hanlon Cup Award this year are the senior members on council. So I would like to just call out their names and have them stand, and at the end we'll applaud. Julia Cook, Tom Lyons, please stand. Sage McKinley-Smith, Casey McGuire, Noah Phipps, Ellie Stannard, Riley Uterick, Carolyn Loescher, Wiley Lucas, Nathan Subramanian, Ben Wagner, Charles C.J. Whelan, and Riley Roach. Thank you all. There is a big cup, so the council members that are seniors will be listed as such. Thank you. The next award, Sai Patel is going to give the Skip Bean Democratic Citizen Award. Thank you.
Hanover High prides itself on being a democratic school. As presented in the mission statement, all people in the school community are encouraged to use their hearts, minds, and voices to affect positive change. The Skip Bean Democratic Citizen Award acknowledges those who contribute every day to this democratic process. In keeping with tradition, a bag of jelly beans here will be awarded to each Skip Bean recipient this week. The Administrative Committee of Council has reflected on both personal and collective efforts and contributions over the past school year that have cumulatively added to the vibrancy of school life, encouraged school-wide discussions, and made our school more accessible. This year, the Admin Committee felt that 2 individuals were deserving of the Skip Bean Democratic Citizen Award. One was already recognized last Friday during the 9 to 11 award ceremony, while the other individual will be acknowledged today. For her outstanding work co-chairing the Anti-Racism and Inclusivity Ad Hoc Committee, which helped to address and facilitate community-wide change regarding race and amplify the ongoing efforts in our school, to being a bright and bubbly presence in our school and welcoming everyone into the virtual council space with open arms, to reciting the council and co-curricular funds week after week with the most excitement and gusto that most of current council can remember. I'm pleased to announce that this year's Skip Bean Democratic Citizen Award will be given to Riley Uterek. Now I'd like to turn over the podium to the next speakers. Thank you.
Good morning. Nice to see all of you. So I am here to present with Ms. Benedict the Class Committee Awards. So throughout your 4 years, we've had a few iterations of Class Committee, and folks have ebbed and flowed in and out. The awards today are for the crew of 10 who've stuck with us for 4 years, but also just appreciating the work that everyone did, because the work done over these 4 years, and we weren't able to do much this year. Much of the fundraising that you do senior year was closed out due to COVID. So because of the group that worked so hard in these first 3 years, we were able to have a prom this year, have it free for seniors. I hope we'll all see you there tomorrow night. And it's a bit of a thankless job, so I really appreciate all of the work that they've put into it. And I think that this senior class committee really does represent the class as a whole, in that we've just been so impressed how flexible they have been and just saying, we just want something. Can we just have a prom, a get-together with our classmates? And you as a senior class, you came in this year, you've been wonderful leaders to the school, but you've also been really flexible and have understood that we can't always, we couldn't do everything perfectly for you this year. So, but I really appreciate just that you've all stood with us through all of this, and I hope to see you there tomorrow night. So our 10 class committee award recipients and you come down and get a little gift that hopefully will remind you of my dungeon office. Natalie Chapman. Jocelyn Hazen. Charlotte Johnson. Emily Jones. Katie Lehman. Tom Lyons. Carly Miles. Natalie Morhun. Momo Schmidt. And Minyu Un. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to turn it over to Terry Samwick for the Fair Award.
I'll be right back. I'll start with that and then pause in between. Hi, I'm Terry Samwick, and for those of you who don't know me, I run the Footlighters, and it is my pleasure to present this year's Excellence in Theater Awards. The metric we use for an award is a minimum of 4 shows, at least one of which has to be during senior year. But that speaks to the breadth of these students' commitment. I don't know what I can do to honor the depth of their commitment. It's one of those things that, especially in a year like this year where it has been particularly weird to be in the performing arts, it's been a real pleasure to see these students transcend that and make what could have been a very challenging year a truly extraordinary one. So we have a saying in Footlighters, it's sort of a mantra, make it happen. If you've ever wandered down Winky's Way, you'll see it on the wall there. And it's really part of the ethos of Footlighters culture, and these 9 students, and it's 9 students this year, really made it happen, and I am so grateful to them. I'm going to go in ascending order of the number of shows, but whenever I give out the 4-show award, it's never somebody who did just 4 shows. It's always somebody who discovered Footlighters late in their career and then jumped in with abandon. And this first student not only jumped in with abandon, but their first show was the ill-fated Shrek, and that didn't stop their enthusiasm. They joined us for the cabaret. They came to every single quarantine Zoom play reading that I did, and I was like, let's do Chekhov, and she was like, sure, and I was like, let's do Wilde, she's like, sure. Allison Whitmore, please come down and get your prize. Congratulations, am I allowed to? I'll hug you later. And again, at 5 shows, he left a much bigger thumbprint on Footlighters than you would ever expect from, quote, there's no just 5 shows. Quinn Byron Warren, you are a natural performer. We get into 6-show territory. We've got 2 students at 6 shows. This first one, we bonded over a deep and abiding love of very dark chocolate and Shakespeare. Taj Marceau, where are you? Congratulations. Let's see, there's committed, there's overcommitted, and then there's this next student who probably has his hand in every single performing arts pot, not just in the school, but in the entire Upper Valley, and nevertheless was able to come to our rehearsals prepared with joy. He worked so hard. It has been such a pleasure to work with you, Gunnar Langus. Congratulations. Congratulations. At 7 shows, this next student came at first tentatively, and then with relish, and then with gusto and abandon, and it has been such a pleasure. I've known this student since they were a little bean at Montessori, and I'm so pleased that we got to know you, B. Graubert. Congratulations. Let's see, at 8. Okay, I'm losing count. I think we're at 8 shows. This next student, again, it's been such a pleasure to watch her grow up within this program. She is exceptionally brave and generous, spirited and kind, and Kaya Randolph, wherever you are, it's been such a pleasure. The next 3 students have served on our leadership committee for at least half of their high school career and have brought not only their artistic talent to the program, but their perspective on what they think Footlighters should be. And it has been such a joy to work with these 3 students on that level. And at 9 shows, this particular student started out as my puck, and then moved on to some wonderful, Shakespeare's and Anne Frank, and I'm so proud of you, Katie Genzer. Where are you? So there you are. got the purple bag. And I think these next two students would probably crawl through fire and broken glass to make sure that a show got off the ground successfully. I mean, the building could be burning, and I'd be like, it's burning, and they'd be like, there's got to be something we can do to make it happen. I promised myself I wouldn't get verklempt. When I saw you all come in your caps and gowns, I immediately burst into tears. So I wasn't very good at that promise to myself. This next student started as an actor and quickly moved into design and has had his fingerprints on 11 shows here in ways that you can't imagine, designing sets, designing props, designing costumes, and still finding time to act. Johan Berenson. This is for you. We have a 12-show survivor. We have somebody who has started out as a stage manager and grew into a stage manager, but what a stage manager. I mean, I saw her tentatively saying, oh, no, I'm not really going to whistle that, to get in here. You have rehearsal right now, and really making sure that the show runs smoothly. She's also come to almost every single build. She's been on the leadership committee. She comes to build with fresh baked goodies until COVID took that away from us, and she still found a way to make that work safely and COVID safe. So, Ellie Roberts, I can't wait to see it perform. Congratulations, seniors.
Good morning. Congratulations to all of you. I'm Elizabeth Green, and I am presenting the Art Award to the senior who has shown an understanding of art and used it to the best of their ability to express themselves and to add to the richness of this community. And this year's recipient, I'm going to read a little something, but I'm going to tell you her name first. So it's for Isabel Goldblatt Hamilton. And Isabel has taken many classes. She excels in all of them. Drawing, sculpture, pottery, doesn't matter. If she's enrolled in the course, her dedication and focus and passion shine through. She quietly and steadily attends to the materials and assignments, creating objects of beauty and charm. Her inspiration may be nature and family, frequently focusing on relationships, or she may use her keen observation and insightful introspection to reveal aspects of her own perception. Her regal clay self-portrait was chosen for submission to the Upper Valley Regional High School Art Show. Her bronze sculpture of a mother bear with a cub was playful and loving. Isabel's artwork is reflective of the character traits she possesses. Her genuine kindness, curiosity, awareness, and love of materials makes her a standout in the art program. It's an honor to present this year's Art Award to Isabel Goldblatt Hamilton.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay? I'm out of practice since I didn't get to do this last year. My name's Dina Romero. I'm a Hanover High School graduate, and I think I was one of the first among Mr. Murphy's 60 years, and I also had the privilege of working here. One of the things I love about Class Day is the fact that we remember people who have come before us and have done wonderful things, along with our recognizing your accomplishments. One of the people that we recognize today was a refugee from Nazi Germany who landed in Hanover in 1939 with only a small suitcase in the middle of a March blizzard. He had to leave his Leica camera and his photographic equipment behind in Germany because the Nazis assessed a steep tax on Jewish assets, and the young man did not have the money to pay the tax. What he did have was his knowledge of photography and a commitment to excellence. With hard work, he built up a small camera shop on Main Street, where until his death in 1980, he shared his love of photography with hundreds of Upper Valley residents. His name was Emil Rube, and he was my father. At the bequest of his wife, Elizabeth Rube, the Hanover High School senior, who has done outstanding work in photography, will be recognized today with the Emil Rube Photography Prize. This year, the prize goes to Sonia Peterson.
Hi, I'm Jessica Eakin, and along with Elizabeth Green, who's slowly making her way up here, we are co-advisors of the Hanover High School Yearbook. So before I present this award to Mickey Loud, obviously, I'd like to acknowledge that Lulu Vocal and Emma Dunbar were great contributors as editors last year because we've had people from your class edit yearbooks from last year and this year. All right, now I'm going to present this award. So my dad likes to say, it used to be you couldn't get good help. Now you just can't get help. And so I have to say that my dad has not met Mickey Loud. So Mickey isn't just your senior editor. She was last year's too. And she put together 2 beautiful yearbooks in a row, and she still shows up. So on Monday, she could have slept in. First day of senior week. Instead, I drive to work, and there's Mickey walking Cooper like it's a normal school day. And I get into the library, and before I can even pour my coffee, Mickey is standing in front of me like, we're organizing these yearbooks. We got to hand them out to the underclassmen. When we think of qualities of success, I always think that we really undervalue showing up, dedication, and seeing a project through. And those are the foundation of someone who is going to be a success. And Mickey Loud has those qualities in spades. So we are so excited to present her this small token of appreciation of all the hard work she's put in, and we wish her the best, and we'll miss her greatly. Oh, wait.
Hi there, I'm Hal Bourne, the English Department Coordinator. I'm going to call people's names up before and ask them to come down, and then I'll read their blurb while they're coming down. Please contain yourselves until I present the award to them. Thank you. Kira Smith, please come down. Oh. So this piece was written by Marie D'Amato, her teacher in Modern American Dramatic Lit and her supervising teacher for Short Story Masterpiece, where Kira served as a teaching assistant. Kira was a standout among standouts in Madlit, and this spring in Short Story Masterpieces, she's been a great teacher. An intellectual at heart, she has elevated discussions for our classes, and she has helped me become a more effective teacher. She holds the students accountable for defending their ideas, and she has helped me to incorporate new student voices into class discussions. Kira did a fantastic job teaching Faulkner and O'Connor to the other section of Short Story Masterpieces. Not an easy task. Up until this semester, Kira thought she wanted to be a museum curator. Last week after class, when I told her she really should consider becoming a professor, she admitted that she loves teaching and has seriously been considering it. It is a gift to know that this experience has been so meaningful to her as well. Congratulations to Kira Smith. If you can swing by the English Resource Center to get your books and sign off on them, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Sophie Usherwood. Hold on. Exceptional in many respects, Sophie writes compelling pieces that reflect her depth of thought, sophistication, and maturity. When afforded the opportunity in her multi-genre writing project and senior writing seminar, she explored her background being raised in the United States by a British father and South Korean mother. Everything she did for the class was of the highest order. This semester she is taking 3 English classes, poetry, debate, and a senior bridges project where she is writing her own collection of poetry inspired by musical pieces she has performed. Congratulations to Sophie Usherwood. As present, thank you. And Alice Rohde is our last one. Hold on. I hear you. Alice embodies many of the traits we in the English department value most. Passion for all aspects of the subject, the ability to craft compelling pieces across a variety of genres, and a kind and encouraging presence. Personally and professionally, I deeply valued the writing and sharing of material she did on Catalina Island in California and her family's rich history in the area. Congratulations to Alice Rohde. On your other gifts that you'll get, that'd be great. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Hannah Romer. I'm here to present the Senior Bridges Awards, and Ms. Pogue is sorry she's not able to be here today. An ideal Senior Bridges student is so self-motivated and intellectually curious that they can't wait to dig into one of their passions. Instead of checking off the boxes for the entirety of their high school career, these students create their own independent, interdisciplinary projects for course credit. We had an incredibly diverse, dedicated group this year, but this year's award is going to 2 students who were exemplary models of curiosity, reflection, and connection. The first recipient of the Senior Bridges Award came into every single meeting with, "So much has happened this week." Her curiosity drove her to incredible connections and achievements, starting from design of multiple prototypes conjured from everyday objects found around the house, to connecting with well-known inventors and then community members needed to push her design concept forward, and now negotiating with manufacturers and patent attorneys. Ms. Pogue says, "I left meetings with this student always having learned something new. This student naturally incorporated self-reflection and redirection when needed. I left every meeting with her feeling inspired." Please welcome Riley Roach. The second Senior Bridges Award is given to a student who has completed a year-long Senior Bridges project. She was motivated by a deep interest in and concern for the equitable representation of all cultures in our public school curriculum, and her project went through several evolutions over the course of the year. Throughout the journey, this student has engaged in deep reflection, thorough research, and courageous advocacy for change. She has consistently demonstrated resilience, creativity, inquisitiveness, and dedication. She exemplified the goals of the Senior Bridges project as she committed to high standards for not only her product, but also her process and the impact her work would have on others. I am pleased to present this award to Caroline Loescher.
Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Tucker.
And I am Ms. Shubha. And we are here to present the Excellence in Mathematics Awards.
So today we have 2 recipients for the award, and our first recipient is Rose Lutmer. Rose is an enthusiastic math student who always takes the lead role in her math classes. Her work regularly exceeds expectations, and she is helpful to everyone in class, and her participation raises the level of learning in the room. Rose solves math problems in unique and efficient ways and can clearly communicate her solutions to others. She was a finalist in this year's International High School Math Modeling Competition, which draws competitors from top high schools from around the U.S. as well as from many countries around the world. Rose has also been a steadfast member of the math team, supporting teammates and always on the lookout for new recruits. And last year, she was the top scorer in the senior division of the Twin State Math League. I'm thrilled to present this award today to Rose Lutmer.
Our second award this year goes to Sophie Usherwood. Sophie is a hardworking and determined student. Her work was of the highest quality, no matter what the scope or the challenge of the task was. Her work demonstrated both technical mastery and enormous creativity. Sophie's final project in math modeling sought to determine the optimal conditions for using ocean boom technology for plastic retrieval. Sophie has founded and run the school's origami club for the past 3 years and also ran a March intensive on origami. With her skill, patience, and encouragement, she has helped many, including me, discover the joys of origami designs, and her impressive modular designs have also been on display at the Howe Library for the community. Last fall, Sophie was chosen to present origami-inspired geometry lesson plans for math teachers at the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics Conference. I am thrilled and honored to present this award to Sophie.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Good morning. My name is Tom Hermanson. I'm the coordinator of the Science and Technology Department here, and I'm here to represent my esteemed colleagues in awarding the Excellence in Science Award. It's our pleasure today to recognize 3 students who have demonstrated academic excellence in the sciences. Through their 4 years, the following 3 students have carefully observed the world, asked deep, authentic scientific questions, and applied inquiry to answering these questions. They've excelled at defining problems, proposing hypotheses, designing experiments, and designing solutions. The 2021 recipients of the Excellence in Science Awards are Sage McGinley-Smith, Casey McGuire, and Ben Wagner. It's my privilege to represent and give another award called the Green Planet Award. The Green Planet Award recognizes students in the graduating class who have demonstrated outstanding commitment to improving the health of the planet. The 2021 recipients of the Green Planet Award are Casey McGuire, Catherine Brago, and Caroline Loescher. Now I welcome up Dr. Hare for the Engineering Awards.
Hi, everybody. You all look great. It's like this is the ultimate spirit day because you're all dressed alike and you even wore the hats. Congratulations, everyone. I'm Sally Hare. I'm one of the physics teachers at Hanover High, and I'm here today to present an award from the North Country section of the Society of Women Engineers. This award recognizes accomplishments of young women in math and science. We have 3 students who will receive this award today because they have achieved high achievement in science and math throughout their time at Hanover High. Please hold your applause while I name the 3 recipients. It's my honor to present these awards to Laura Whitwick, Sage McGinley-Smith, and Sophie Usherwood. Sorry. Oops.
Good morning. My name's Bill Murphy, and I'd like to present the Quiz Bowl Team Awards. The first award I would like to make is to the quiet contributor who has been here since day one, who comes to the practices, who says, yeah, I can go to the tournament, but if you've got somebody else, why don't you take them with you? If the tournament was simply about Greek heroes and heroines, she would win flat out. I am very happy to make an award to Shayla Pham. There you go. And, I love it. Thank you. I look up at the banners behind us and I say to myself, one of these years, Murph, you got to get it updated. It is not unusual, it is not unique that in the New Hampshire Quiz Bowl League, we have won in 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021, which is the time when your class came into the building and has been here for those 4 years. I might also throw in that we won a national competition in the fall. Well done. A lot of that goes to our captain and his sidekick, James Eiler and Rose Lutmer. You got a thing too. Wait a second, James. Wait a second. James and Rose. Congratulations. Ms. Murray, are you out there?
Hey, pals. Are you surviving so far? All right, stand up and stretch. Everyone up. Sit up. Stretch it out. There you go. There it is. All right. All right, now you can sit. Okay. So I have 3 awards today. My name is Liz Murray. Sorry, I should have done that first. Social Studies Department Coordinator. The first award today is our Civic Virtues Award. The Social Studies Department annually recognizes a student who has made outstanding and consistent contributions to Hanover High School and the broader community. Students who are eligible for this recognition have demonstrated the civic virtues that we hold dear and are necessary for a successful democratic society. These are the people that you want as your neighbor, civic leader, friend, and coworker. They make the world a better place just because they place a high value on the common good and the welfare of others. This year, the Social Studies Department would like to give this award to Casey McGuire. All the awards. right. Our next award is the Murph Award. Is he still in here? Happy 60 years. Looking at you. The William Murphy Lamp of Learning Award was established in 2008 as a way to honor and recognize Mr. Murphy's outstanding effort and long-term commitment to teaching, community engagement, and an understanding of the political landscape. Bill's mission as a teacher and coach has always been to shine a light on the importance of knowing our historical roots and celebrating our heritage. His tireless dedication, 60 years, to school curriculum, to Quiz Bowl, and to his students make this award very special. The classic lamp of learning is an apt symbol for the William Murphy Award. Like its eternal flame, Murph has kept the flame burning bright. He stands as a beacon of knowledge, scholarship, and excellence. And his long tenure as a teacher at Hanover High School, Bill is the very model of these values. The Murph Award shall be given to a Hanover High School student who has demonstrated outstanding dedication, scholarship, and achievement in the field of history. In recognition of Mr. Murphy's mission as an educator, the student selected for this award is civically engaged, intellectually committed to historical study, and has enthusiastically pursued and demonstrated an understanding and appreciation of history. This year, the Social Studies Department would like to give this award to Max Solberg. All right, one more. For this next award, I would like to call up Cindy Bittinger and Betsy Gonerman from the Hanover Historical Society. All right. Cindy and Betsy both serve on the board of the Historical Society and as president and treasurer, respectively. We are honored to be able to present the Senior Award for Excellence in Social Studies in partnership with the Hanover Historical Society Scholarship today. Each year, the Social Studies Department selects a student who best meets the following criteria. Beyond having excellent grades, the student must demonstrate an active intellectual engagement with each course, make a significant personal contribution to their classes, excel at research and writing, and demonstrate a passion for history and the social sciences. In addition, this person must show a strong connection with the understanding of historical thinking skills and apply them in the classroom. This year, to complement the Social Studies Department's yearly award, we have the privilege of awarding a student with an additional scholarship from the Hanover Historical Society. The Society wants to recognize students who have committed themselves to the study of history and social studies while at Hanover High School and who have shown to be scholars in and outside of the classroom. Both Cindy and Betsy have deep connection with Hanover High School. All three of Cindy's children have gone through Hanover High School. Beyond their connection with the high school, they have dedicated their time to the preservation of Hanover's history, and we are fortunate to have them with us today. We honor today to be able to recognize an individual who has stood out all 4 years of their time here at Hanover High School. This student has applied themselves in the study of history here, from the ancient civilizations of world history to diving deep into United States history and continuing their studies in our electives program. This student has stood out in the Social Studies Department, and it was enthusiasm that we are able to award this year's Excellence in Social Studies and the Hanover Historical Society Scholarship to James Eiler.
Sorry for the delay. Can I take off this mask for a minute? Whew. Wonderful. Well, Alice Rohde, would you please come forward and accept the 2021 Hanover High School Senior French Award? Yay! Excellent, excellent. Okay. Yeah, come close to me. Yes, come close to me. You know, personal space and distance is not my thing. I have things to say about you. Okay. Alice, the essential is invisible to the eyes. That which embellishes the desert, it hides a well
a well somewhere, Saint-Exupéry, The Petit Prince. Like a well deeply dug, Alice Rhodey thinks profoundly. She not only asks provocative questions, but also analyzes and shares her abstract perspectives. She quenches her own thirst for knowledge and that of others. Her internal spring intrinsically acts like a constant geyser that fuels her intellectual pursuits from deep within. As her abundance of natural resources flows over, it creates an effervescence and bubbling energy that swirls around, inspirationally enticing all to explore the power of thought. In effect, she develops a community pond where all can dip in safely and swim in their own intellectual and cultural curiosity. Hence, we honor you, Alice Rhodey, for your refreshing contributions and outstanding achievements toward French proficiency with this year's Hanover High School Senior French Award. May your spring never run dry.
Yes, please.
I should have put on my mask first. And Alice, there you go, thank you.
Right. Hello, everyone. Congratulations, you're almost there. My name is Yulia Belou, and I teach German and start next year Russian at this school. This year's Senior Award for Excellence in German is given to an extremely hardworking and dedicated student who cares for the language, culture, and history of the German-speaking world a great deal. He is an outstanding student with an excellent work ethic and an ever-present desire to learn and share the knowledge with others. I highly recommend checking out his blog on German history, which was started in part to educate his fellow students more in depth on the topic he truly is passionate about. He has completed a wonderful Senior Bridges project this year that had to do with German unification. Some of you might also know that his profile picture on school email is a portrait of Otto von Bismarck, who was instrumental in unifying the principalities of Germany. Moreover, he's planning to continue his German studies at Dartmouth and completed an independent study in German 5 honors this year. I will miss working with the student and hope he keeps in touch. I'm honored and very proud to present the Senior Award for Excellence in German to James Eiler. Congratulations, James.
My name is Brian Glennie, and I am one of the school's Latin teachers, and I am here presenting an award on behalf of Mr. Eskelson, who could not be here today. First, for all our language winners, we have certificates, and we have Mel's cookies, and we have chocolates here, but your actual prizes are up in the Resource Center, so please make sure you stop by later to collect those. This year's Senior Award for Excellence in Latin goes to Lauren Brock. Besides being a highly dedicated and extremely capable student of the Latin language, who fought with determination through all the difficulties that this school year threw at us, Lauren consistently brought sharp and enlightening insights to our many class discussions about the ancient Roman world. She was able to tap keenly into a deeper understanding of cultural forces at play across time and space, whether discussing gender roles in ancient Roman poetry or the portrayal of Roman culture in 20th century Hollywood films. Our only regret is that she cannot return to our Latin classrooms again next year. It's our great pleasure to present this Latin Award to Lauren, and we wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Profe Picconi, one of the Spanish teachers here at HHS, and it is my honor to stand here in front of all of the students who took Spanish during their 4 years here at Hanover High School. Some students see Spanish as merely another class, just another box to check off on their way to college. But others see Spanish as a key to opening a door to another world, a world that exists beyond the Spanish quizzes, vocab lists, and routine oral assessments. One student in particular has taken what I would describe as the full journey of Spanish here at HHS. They began in Spanish 2 with Senora as a 9th grader, and the linguistic and cultural hooks sank in early. They hosted a Spanish exchange student their sophomore year and joined the Spanish teachers on the trip to Alurin de la Torre to see where language could take them. And as they progressed and perfected their confidence as a reader, writer, and speaker, they chose to give back and took on the role of a teaching assistant in Senora Prendergast's class while also taking the highest level of Spanish we offer at HHS. In essence, they made the most of their experience and set out to put others on that same path. In their words, todos nosotros estamos en una comunidad y debemos ayudarnos el uno al otro. We're all part of a community and we should help one another. Now they move on, and with fingers crossed, we hope they continue a path that includes more language, further exploration, and continued generosity. Spanish has become a part of the fabric of who they are, whether they like it or not, and we Spanish teachers see that, respect that, and honor it today. So on behalf of Senora Prendergast, Senora Shaheen, and Senora Essex, and myself, it is my honor to present this year's Senior Spanish Award to Momoka Schmidt.
Okay, round 2. Stella Menkov, would you please come forward and accept the 2021 Hanover High School World Languages Award? Okay. Well, I don't know if you know, but Stella recently learned to knit during her May intensive course. Her choice seemed fitting, for knitting requires focus, attention to detail, patience, and creativity. The work of art by Jean-François Millet, The Lesson, in which beauty and satisfaction realized from quiet and devoted daily diligence and reflection may be best share a similar philosophy that emphasizes the power of peaceful calm and deliberate commitment, knitted with simplicity and stitched with humility. While contemplating profound thoughts, questioning, processing newly learned concepts, and making connections, she knits them together row by row. Like an accomplished craftsman, she mesmerizes others by her patience, focus, and rhythmic pursuit of expression and understanding. They, in turn, are intellectually warmed and nurtured and inspired by her unwavering commitment to proficiency in both Spanish and French, and marveled by her beautiful accents. Taught by her family the importance of love, learning, and dedication, she honors them and herself with her relentless pursuit of understanding patterns in life and intricacy needed to be accomplished. Therefore, Stella Menkov, I honor you with this year's Hanover High School Senior World Languages Award. May your many accomplishments and experiences today equip and clothe you with the courage and curiosity to create and embrace new challenges wherever they may take you. You certainly are and will always be a work of art to us all.
This is for you, Stella. And this is for you, Stella. And wait a second, I have to find the pen right here, Stella.
All right. This year's World Languages Award for German couldn't have found a better recipient. The student loves German and French and even began to study Greek and spent many years learning world languages, and she has achieved a lot. From the very beginning, as far as German is concerned, the student showed her determination to succeed and her love for language learning. She learned German 1 material mostly on her own, and then successfully joined our German 2 honors class. I was very glad to welcome this wonderful student in our German program. She continued to excel in language learning and this year completed German 3 honors. I only wish we got her sooner. I will miss having the student class. Actually, everyone in the class will miss this senior next year. We already felt it this week. I know she will achieve great things in her college career, and I'm looking forward to hearing from her. I'm honored and proud to present this year's World Language Award for German to Lauren Pigeon. Congratulations, Lauren. Gratuliere.
This year's World Languages Award for Excellence in Latin goes to Emily Jones. The past 10+ months have presented us all with many strange demands and unexpected developments, and Emily's Latin courses this year have been no exception to that. Through it all, Emily has shown staid perseverance, and she receives this World Languages Award in recognition of her outstanding work both in Latin class and in her Senior Bridges project, which examined the intersection between language and culture in the Middle East. To quote her Bridges project advisor, Ms. Romer, Emily's work was, quote, exemplary, thorough, organized, creative, and insightful. It's our great pleasure to present this World Languages Award to Emily, and we wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Buenos dias. I'm Jared Shaheen. I teach math and Spanish here at the high school, and it's my honor to present this year's Senior World Language Award for Spanish. As you might imagine, this year's recipient has an outstanding control of both written and spoken Spanish. She's known to be a very supportive classmate, very easy to work with. Not only that, but she's a gifted writer and an amazing artist, which she's been able to weave into her Spanish studies. She also earns extremely high praise from her honors German teacher, Frau Ballou. And it really should not be a surprise. I think I'm okay with the lawyers not violating FERPA, but she has received the highest grades in honors Spanish, honors German, and Mandarin. On behalf of the 4 Spanish teachers here at Hanover High School, it's my pleasure to present this year's Senior World Language Award in Spanish to Hella Snelling.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations. My name is Jennifer Chambers, and I'm the coordinator for music. The music department will be presenting awards in the following 4 categories: ensembles, 4-year All-State, outstanding musicianship, unsung hero, and the Helen Goodwin Departmental Award. However, before we recognize these award recipients, we would like to acknowledge members of the senior class who have participated in music events and ensembles during each of their 4 years of high school. Even when it's something you love to do, it takes an extra measure of dedication to stay committed to a group throughout one's busy high school life. In recognition of their exceptional commitment and contributions, we ask those students who have been members of performing arts ensembles during each of their 4 years at Hanover High School or another high school to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. New Hampshire All-State Music Festival 4-year recognition. Each year, the New Hampshire Music Educators Association recognizes high school seniors who have been selected to participate in the All-State Music Festival for all 4 years of their high school performance career. This year, 2 students from the current Hanover High School graduating class received a certificate of honor at the All-State Music Festival in Concord in April. And actually, it was done virtually this year. Will the following students please stand and come down to be recognized for their significant accomplishment? Henry Aspinwall and Max Zasla.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Golub, the band director. We have ensemble awards in band, jazz band, and chorus and orchestra. The music department presents its ensemble awards for band, chorus, and orchestra, and the awards are given to selected seniors in recognition of their dedication, enthusiasm, and contributions to their individual ensembles. They have worked consistently to develop their musical skills and set a positive example in rehearsals and in concerts. Their commitment, longevity, and positive influence within their musical groups have been exemplary. Music has played an important role in their lives, and we recognize the significant impact they have had in their respective groups. Ms. Romer?
The class of 2021 recipients of the Senior Orchestra Award are Molly Cole, Zoe Anyango, Maggie Sheehan, and Lara Whitwick.
Sorry. The class of 2021 recipients of the Senior Chorus Award are Johan Berenson, Katie Genzer, Kate Gasparo, and Taj Marceau.
And the recipients of the Senior Band Award are Emily Jones, Noah Phipps, Kevin Purcell, and Owen Purcell. Come on down. And the Jazz Band Award, Max Solberg and Gunnar Langus. All right, outstanding musicianship. The Outstanding Musicianship Award recognizes those students who, in addition to exemplary contributions to their ensembles, have attained outstanding levels of technical and performance skills and/or have received special recognition for musical excellence in All-State or the New England Music Festival. As leaders of their ensembles, they enhance the overall musicianship of their school performing groups and serve as an inspiration of their peers. The class of 2021 recipients of the Outstanding Musicianship Awards are Henry Aspinwall, Julie Kang, Gunnar Langus, Matthias Lee, Stella Menkoff, Lauren Pidgeon, Kaya Randolph, Max Solberg, Nathan Subaranian, Minyu Max Zasla, and Rebecca Rudd. Come on down.
The next award we will be presenting is the Jane Woods Chorus Unsung Hero Award. Not all outstanding singers are solo performers. They may not be found in the spotlight, but nonetheless possess notable musical talents, work hard to refine and develop their skills, understand the deeper intricacies of music, and provide strong and consistent leadership to their ensembles. Rarely singled out for individual applause, they represent the essence of what it means to be a committed, valued ensemble singer, contributing their excellent skills to and deriving joy from the group experience. At this time, no spotlight please, join me in recognizing Stella Menkov, the 2021 recipient.
The Beethoven Opus 8 Award is given by the Howard Erdman family to honor a graduating senior who has demonstrated excellence in classical string playing, to support their ongoing musical training, and to recognize their outstanding commitment to their craft. The class of 2021 recipient of the Beethoven Opus 8 Award is Jackson Lake.
Helen E. Goodwin Music Departmental Award. Helen Goodwin was a music teacher at Hanover High School for 32 years. Upon her retirement in 1984, the Helen Goodwin Award was established to honor her many remarkable contributions to the school and the music community. This award is given to the graduating senior or seniors who made significant contributions to our music program, distinguished himself or herself by growth in musicianship, and demonstrated enthusiasm and support for the activities of the music department. The award recognizes the qualities Helen nurtured: encouragement of other students and a willingness to share talents with others in our school and beyond the school community. The class of 2021 recipients for the Helen Goodwin Award are Alice Rohde and Quinn Byron Warren.
Hi, my name is Molly McLeod, and I am a coach at Fort Sayre Academy, and I'm here to present the Fort Sayre Academy Scholarship Award to a young lady who has been part of the Fort Sayre program since she was strapped on a pair of skis at a very young age. She has shown such heart and passion in her ski racing career, racing at the highest levels from here to Park City, Utah. I will miss her great dryland soccer skills, her conversations with the race starters before she went and raced down the hill, and the effortless fun she brings with her everywhere. This award goes to Sienna Curtis.
Hello and congratulations. It's a hot day to be talking about skiing. I'm Dan Stannard, and I'm a trustee at the Fort Sayre Ski Club, and here representing our Alpine Recreation Program. This program introduces new skiers and snowboarders to the sport. The program's goal is to develop happy, competent, lifelong skiers and riders. Each year we recognize one volunteer for their work in the program. This year's recipient has been associated with Fort Sayre for a long time. In fact, I watched her alpine race when she was younger with my own children. She's volunteered as an instructor with Alpine Rec for several years. She's worked with children of all ages, and the leader of the program says she is always calm, she's friendly and supportive, and equally important, she was one of the most reliable student volunteers that our program has ever had. Thank you, Rose Lutmer.
All right, it's nice to see students in the stands, even if we aren't cheering for a game. I'm Megan Sobel, I'm the athletic director. Before I start with the awards, I wanted to ask all students, seniors that participated in a sport anytime during their 4 years at Hanover High School to stand up so we can recognize you. That's pretty impressive. The Bobby Stone Memorial Award is given to graduates of Hanover High School who have participated in sports during high school and who plan to enter a career of physical education and coaching or allied fields relative to the furthering of physical, mental, and emotional health and fitness. The 2021 recipient is Ella McLean. The Forest Branch Unsung Hero Award is presented to those male and female student athletes who have made a positive behind-the-scenes contributions to their team's mission and displayed extraordinary effort in performing tasks over and above their normal team responsibilities. The winners of this year's award are Hank Trimble and Riley Uterick. The Richard Stone Memorial Athletic Award is an alumni award by the class of 1955 and is made to the senior male athlete who, in the opinion of the coaching staff of Hanover High School, has rendered the greatest contribution to interscholastic athletics as revealed in his all-around ability and desire to play, and who takes a special sort of pride in living up to the demands of competitive sports. The recipient of this year's award is Ben Wagner. The Hanover High School Athletic Association Award was created in 1981 and is presented to that senior female athlete who, in the opinion of the coaching staff of Hanover High School, has rendered the greatest contribution to interscholastic athletics in the form of all-around fine play, sportsmanship, leadership, and cooperation. The winner of this year's award is Charlotte Johnson. The Senior Class Sportsmanship Award is presented to those male and female student athletes who best exemplify the true spirit of sportsmanship in their positive effort, demeanor, and competitiveness, and with proper consideration for fairness, ethics, respect, and a sense of fellowship with one's competitors. We have 6 recipients of this award. Dylan Kotlowitz, Tom Lyons, Sophia May, Sonia Peterson, Katie Stannard, and Owen Stannard. The Excellence in Athletics Award is presented to those students who meet the following criteria: a high degree of sports skill, discipline, desire, and dedication to the sport, sportsmanship and teamwork, superior attitude and dependability, leadership ability, and senior varsity status. We have winners for each sport, so I'll announce them and then can all come down and get your awards. Alpine skiing, Owen Stannard and Katie Stannard. Basketball, Brett Simmons and Charlotte Johnson. Crew, Noah Phipps and Hannah Burdick. Cross country, Daniel Frost and Riley Roach. Field hockey, Catherine Blaisdell and Natalie Chapman. Football, Ben Wagner. Golf, Brendan Walter. Ice hockey, Tom Lyons and Sage McGinley Smith. Indoor track, Ella McLean. Lacrosse, Brett Simmons and Wiley Lucas. Nordic skiing, Noah Phipps and Sage Gilbert Diamond. Outdoor track, Mo Cato and Ella McLean. Ski jumping, Teddy Ruth. Soccer, Dylan Kotlowitz and Sage McGinley Smith. Softball, Emily Jones. Swimming and diving, Emma Dunbar. Tennis, Alex Stevens and Carly Miles. Volleyball, Emily Gamel. And that concludes all of our awards. But for athletics, sorry.
We've had you stretch a couple of times, but I wish there was a way we could cool you off, too. I'm Jay Badams. I'm the superintendent of schools here in SAU 70, and it's my pleasure to announce the local scholarships. For these recognitions, we're going to ask that you just simply stand to be recognized. And before I do that, though, I want to echo what Mr. Logan said. Less than a year ago, in the middle of summer, there was so much uncertainty about what this school year would be like that we didn't know whether we'd be completely remote or if we'd be able to open school in person. And it was really because of the courage and the dedication of your teachers, your administrators, and the people who support their work that we were able to open in person. And so I'd like us to recognize them one more time. There was another part to be played in that event, and that was how would you, the students, react and how would you perform during a pandemic with all the restrictions that we had on the way you went to school, how you took care of yourselves and one another, and you far exceeded the expectations that the adults in our system had for you. You did such an amazing job to get here today. So thank you. So for our local scholarships, I first will announce a Ledyard National Bank Scholarship, and the 2021 recipient is Jason Rush. Thank you. The Norwich Lions Club supports young students graduating from Hanover High School and pursuing further study, and the 2021 recipient is Noel Surratt Mosher. The Norwich Lions Club supports high school seniors who value giving back, devoting countless hours at their own expense to better the lives of their fellow citizens. And this year's recipient is Hank Trimble. The Osgood Scholarship Fund is an award from the Hanover Education Association, and this year's recipient is Isabel Goldblatt Hamilton. The Valley News Scholarship this year is awarded to Keelan Rooney. The Vermont Honor Scholarship's 2021 recipient is Sage McGinley Smith. The Upper Valley Board of Realtors Award this year goes to Nika Renshaw. And the Norwich Women's Club Scholarships 2021 recipients are Emily Gamel, Noel Surat Mosher, and Hank Trimble. Thanks. See you on Friday.
Congratulations. My name is Heidi Tremarco, and I'm president of the board of directors of the Hanover Conservancy. We protect land and water in Hanover and make those lands available for everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today to present the Hanover Conservancy Environmental Studies Award to a deserving senior of the class of 2021. The award was established in 2014 and is made in memory of James Hornig, former Conservancy president, and he established the Environmental Studies program at Dartmouth College. This year's award recipient demonstrated outstanding performance in the Earth Systems and Ecological Designs course, was a member of the Hanover High School Environmental Club and Climate Action Plan integration team, and was involved in forest ecology research with Dartmouth Environmental Sciences professor David Lutz. It's an honor to present this year's recipient of the Hanover Conservancy Environmental Studies Award to Sage McGinley-Smith.
Good morning. I'm Todd Allen. I'm the president of the Hanover Rotary Club. The Andrew Postupak Memorial Scholarship was founded in 2017 to honor the memory of a young man from Hanover who left a lasting legacy in this community. This scholarship is funded through the fundraising efforts of the Hanover Rotary Club members and private donations. Andrew had a passion for science and engineering, a love of the outdoors, and broad tastes in art and music. He worked hard and he played hard. And he lived his life in pursuit of the ideals of individualism, self-reliance, leadership, and patriotism, while discreetly providing aid and assistance, kindness and compassion, and a helping hand to people in need throughout his life. The scholarship is a $10,000 four-year scholarship awarded to a graduating senior who exemplifies the qualities of individualism, self-reliance, leadership, and patriotism. Graduating seniors are invited to apply for the scholarship through the guidance department and asked to provide information about their interests, school and volunteer activities, and their college plans. The selection of the scholarship winner is conducted by the Hanover Rotary Club members with input from the guidance staff. This year's recipient of the Andrew Postupak Memorial Scholarship is Hank Trimble.
The Martha Ives Owen Scholarship Fund was created in tribute to Marty Ives, who was tragically killed in the plane crash of Pan American Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland on December 21, 1988. Marty attended Hanover High School and graduated in 1962 with highest honors. The purpose of this scholarship fund is to support students graduating from Hanover High School and pursuing further study. Winners of this award will have demonstrated good academic standing as well as significant participation in school and community activities. At this time, I would like to recognize the following recipients by asking them to stand. Matthew Cabreo, Macy Demara, Taj Marco, and Keelan Rooney. Please stand and be recognized. The Harry Tansey Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduate who is pursuing post-secondary education or training. The recipient has demonstrated outstanding citizenship qualities within the school and the greater Hanover Norwich community. These qualities were the very essence of Harry Tansey, a former honorary mayor of Hanover and member of the class of 1917. At this time, I would ask the recipients to stand and be recognized. Noah Bradley, Tucker Monson, and Erin Yaman. Thank you. The Hartford Area Career and Technical Center Award were awarded to the following students, honoring them at the banquet at the Hartford Area Career and Technical Center on June 7th. The 2021 recipients are Dee Corliss, Natalie Cutting, Matthias Inarison, and Jaden Vaughn. At this time, I would ask you to stand and be recognized. Almost good afternoon. Hold on. Hi, I'm Mrs. Beaupre, and my job is to announce the recipients for 2 scholarships that are memorial. One is for the Paul Stimson Memorial Scholarship. Can you hear me okay? So? Okay, I could get louder. One is for, here we go. It's given annually to a graduate of Hanover High School. The Paul K. Stimson Memorial Scholarship was established in 1986 by his family and friends. Paul began as a mathematics teacher at Hanover High School in 1936, later becoming assistant principal and the school's first guidance director. His tenure at Hanover High School spanned 5 decades. He took a strong personal interest in the future of all his students. The scholarship is designed to recognize the students' achievement, spirit, and compassion. Will you please stand and be recognized, Matthew Cabrejo? Congratulations. The John W. Cogswell Memorial Community Service Award was established in 1980 to recognize the Hanover High senior who is matriculating at Dartmouth in 2021 and who has made the greatest contribution to community service during their high school year. A second recipient was added beginning in 1989 and chosen from the senior class as a whole. Will you please stand and be recognized? Catherine Lehman and Hella Snelling. Here you are. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Julie Stevenson. I'm the other associate principal at Hanover High School. I have 3 awards to present. Sorry, here we go. The first one is the Fullington Cup. And this cup is presented to a senior chosen by the faculty who, in their estimation, best exemplifies the true spirit of Hanover High School. As an outstanding person with true courtesy and sportsmanship on and off the field, in school and out of school. It's a great pleasure to present this award to Sage McGinley Smith. The second award is one of my favorites. It's on being number 13. So it's given to the student who ranks 13th in the class by a donor who ranked 13th in their graduating class. And that is James Eiler. This award's a really unusual award. It doesn't happen very often, and I have the pleasure to present it this year. It's very rare, and you'll understand why when you hear about it. It's the Perfect Attendance Award K through 12. So this person has never missed a full day of school ever since kindergarten. For that person, it's 13 years of perfect attendance. They will probably be the best employee ever, never missing work for 13 years. I think probably none of us could claim. It's great pleasure that I present the female superhero blanket to Allison Whitmore for a truly amazing accomplishment.
The Hanover High School Minds, Hearts, and Voices Award is given to a senior selected by the Hanover High School staff who reflects the mission statement by demonstrating scholarship, loyalty, and achievement. This year's recipient is Casey McGuire. The Principal's Honor Award, in every school there are students who, by his or her unfailing cheer and efforts, makes the day more pleasant for everyone. Their concern for others and their optimism make them a valuable part of everyone's day at this school. In recognition of this person's effort and talent in making Hanover High School a warmer, more caring place, the Principal's Honor Award is given this year to a person who you hear every morning saying, "Have a good day." This year's recipient is Julia Horan. The National Merit Scholarship Program, conducted by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, is an annual academic competition for recognition and college undergraduate scholarships. Established in 1955, the NMSC is a privately funded, financed, not-for-profit organization that operates without government assistance. The competition is open to all high school students who meet published participant requirements. Approximately 1.5 million high school students enter this program each year. The 2019 PSAT NMSQT is the qualifying test for entry into the National Merit Scholarship Program. In February, some 15,000 finalists are notified that they have advanced to the finalist standings. High school participants are also notified and provided with a certificate of merit to present to each finalist. This year, we are proud to recognize the 2021 Merit Scholarship finalists. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Julia Cook. James Ehler. Derek Lacey. Rose Lutmer. Tom Lyons. Sage McGinley Smith. Momoka Schmidt. Matt Solberg. Nathan Subramanian. Jasmine Tracy. Sophie Usherwood. Miriam Viazamensky. CJ Whelan. And Lara Whitwick. All winners of the Merit Scholarship Awards are chosen from the finalist group based on their abilities, skills, and accomplishments, without regard to gender, race, ethnic origin, or religious preference. A variety of information is available for NMSC to evaluate. The finalists' academic record, information about the school's curriculum and grading system, PSAT, NMSQT selection index score, the high school's official written recommendation, information about the students' activities and leadership, and the finalists' own essay. At this time, I would like to recognize Julia Cook, and James Eiler. Please stand and be recognized as the National Merit Scholarship winners. The following... You ready? Here you go. The following students are being recognized as magna cum laude. These students represent this graduating class with great academic distinction. When your name is called, please come down. Sophia Brackett, Sawyer Brown, Emma Dunbar, Jackson Lake, Matthias Lee, Jackson Lee, Rain Liu, Carolyn Loescher, Tom Lyons, Bella Malo, Bridget Meehan, Alice Rohde, Kira Smith, Max Solberg, Benjamin Wagner, Lara Whitwick, and Aaron Yaman. Congratulations to our magna cum laude students. The next group of students being recognized are the maxima cum laude. These students represent the top 10% of your graduating class with academic distinction beyond the magna cum laude. Please come down when your name is called. Hallie Baker, Kamala Bobrowicz, Lauren Brock, Julia Cook, James Eiler, Derek Lacey, Rose Lutmer, Sage McGinley Smith, Casey McGuire, Carly Miles, Annika Milliman, Nika Renshaw, Momoka Schmidt, Helen Snelling, Sophie Usherwood, Miriam Viazamensky, and C.J. Whelan. Again, congratulations to the maxima cum laude. Finally, I would like to recognize this year's Hanover High School valedictorians. That's correct, valedictorians. All of these students have achieved a 4.0 GPA. Please come down when your name is called. Hallie Baker, Camilla Bobrowicz, Julia Cook, Rose Lutmer, Sage McGinley Smith, Casey McGuire, Annika Milliman, Momoka Schmidt, Sophie Usherwood, Miriam Via-Zemensky, and C.J. Whelan.
Greetings. My name is Kate Sowell, and I am the Secretary and Treasurer of the Phi Beta Kappa chapter at Dartmouth College, and I'm also the former president of the Phi Beta Kappa Society in Washington, D.C. Congratulations to everyone who has received awards today. I know it's been a challenging year for all of us, and that makes today's celebration even more important. For those of you who are in the know, you will realize that I am the last presenter this morning. So everyone can be happy about that. So Phi Beta Kappa is an honor society that was founded in 1776 at the College of William and Mary, and fortunately was continued by the foundation of chapters at Yale in 1780, Harvard in 1781, and Dartmouth in 1787. Phi Beta Kappa celebrates the life of the mind, critical thinking, creativity, informed citizenship, educational breadth, in-depth study, academic freedom, and an open mind to all points of view. We encourage students to study at an institution that offers the breadth of liberal arts curriculum in the arts, humanities, social sciences, and sciences. The Greek initials of Phi Beta Kappa mean the love of learning is the guide of life. Today I'm here to honor 11 students here at Hanover High School who exemplify those characteristics. It will be no surprise to you that we're about to give a little bit more exercise to the last 11 people whose names were read, who also have qualified for this award. It's a book award for each of you, so please come up to the table and get your award. Holly Baker, Camilla Brobowitz, Julia Cook, Rose Lutmer, Sage McGinley Smith, Casey McGuire, Annika Milliman, Momoka Schmidt, Sophie Usherwood, Miriam Via-Zemensky, and C.J. Whelan. Congratulations, seniors. Thank you.
Well, that concludes our awards ceremony. I'd like to thank all the parent volunteers for putting on a great breakfast, and along with all the parents for everything they've done to get you here. So let's give it up to the parent volunteers and the parents. I would also like to thank all the presenters, again, for supporting you and supporting Hanover High School. I would also like to thank Ms. Katie Lowry and Ms. Jess Eakin for the video services this morning. Let's give it up for them. The front office staff for everything that they do. Before we dismiss, I also want to remind you that tomorrow is prom, so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there at 6 o'clock. I think it promises to be a great event. I want to thank the entire senior committee that's working on that, along with Ms. Benedict and Ms. Cares. Please make sure your lockers are cleaned out. They're going to be cleaned out, and everything's going to be discarded. So please get to your locker today if you can and get it cleaned out. There is a mandatory rehearsal on Friday. You do not wear your caps and gowns to the rehearsal. It's casual. if I would suggest wearing, footwear that can walk from the gym down to the field. And that rehearsal is at 10 o'clock. You will receive your tickets after the rehearsal. So you're going to report to the gym here at 10 o'clock. Lastly, I want you to enjoy your last few days as seniors at Hanover High School. You have worked hard. You're a great class. You've been patient. And I'm just so proud of everyone in this room right now. I want to thank you for all that you've done and have a great day. Enjoy.